And then I think we need to invest in George the movie. And it's like a scary movie that takes place in the back rooms.
And the whole movie has my headphones.
Well, and it's like a Beast movie, you know, like how they had like the new like the lion one that came out, or like the crocodile one that it's like Man versus the Beast, you know, like the trailer and everything is you hear it's like and you hear us go
in a world.
Well, no, it's you and you go, God damn it, where are my fucking headphones? I don't know, man. Did you ask George? Fuck, did he take them again?
You ever just suck on the bone in front of the employee?
No, I usually get boneless. Hello.
Oh, hey. This has been such a low energy start compared to the rest.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Fuck you.
38.
Sorry.
Episode 38.
Episode 38. For me, 37.
I think we're going to end the month at like 40.
I think we're going to end the episode here, actually.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, this is a good episode, guys.
Good episode, guys.
Woo!
Fuck.
All right, bye.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember everything we talked about. That episode was fucking hilarious to me, dude.
9 Mile.
I was walking around, like, while I was listening to it. I was just sitting there cheesing the entire time I was listening to it. I was just fucking smiling.
You know, we should just react to that episode on this episode.
We just put it on there, and we're just sitting here going, ha! Oh, I already... That was a good one.
Thanks.
Babysitter. Incessant.
Oh my
god! That would be so bad.
All right, yeah, we're a minute in. Let's just start it off. Come.
You did it.
I did it.
He did it.
I did it.
Oh my gosh.
This is why we'll never make money off this.
Oh god. You know what I was thinking about the other day?
What?
So I was on Tinder. It was so terrible.
It's
Tinder
awful.
and Bumble are both the worst thing because you can't really do shit unless. Well, I might be wrong here, and it's just because no one's swiping on me. But I think you have to pay, or else it won't like actually let you see the people that like you like on your feed as you're swiping. Because I've matched with 3 people on Tinder and no one on Bumble still.
Yeah, Bumble. I fucking hate that app. Never get any matches. I also fucking never use it. I don't get on dating apps a lot anymore. I think the main reason I kept Tinder is because I'll occasionally see people I know, and it's fucking hilarious. And I'll just like swipe on them and be like, "Man, you're ugly."
Oh. You guys match and you're like, you loser! What are you doing?
Shit, like I should look, because I think at one point, I think me and Regan matched, and I'm pretty sure I just called her ugly.
You get like banned on there or some shit somehow.
I'm surprised I haven't been.
Well, I was gonna say I was like, who wants to pay for me to get whatever what is it, like Tinder Gold or whatever the fuck it is? Someone should pay for that for me so I can not be so lonely.
Oh well,
it's okay. I'm okay. It's fine.
Oh no,
you know, I have Forg. It's all right.
Also, there was Sophie. I'm just like, who the hell are you?
That's always your line.
Oh yeah, my first thing to Regan, I said, almost threw up when I saw your face. Consider paper bags.
When I saw her face.
And then she just said, how about you sit on a cheese knife?
Oh, I mean, shit. Beat you to it.
Yeah, for real. And I just said, shut up. You smell like an outhouse that's never been cleaned. And then I said, oh, wait. I said, like a outhouse. And she's like, an outhouse. If you're going to insult me, at least be grammatically correct, or it's just embarrassing. And I said, I just know you're using 100% of your brain right there just to put out a semi-coherent sentence because you couldn't think of a joke. But in all reality, the biggest joke here is you. By the way, you have red hair. Fuck you.
You're gonna see me using Grammarly to try and make shit like that. Checking my punctuation.
Bitch, don't make me pull up Rhyme Zone to respond to you. I'll kill your ass.
Speaking of Grammarly, today's sponsor. No, just kidding. Can you imagine?
That would be insane. Duolingo. Linguo? Whoa.
Oh, God.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I like I like insulting my friends on Tinder.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you should ever have the app.
Well.
And
Well.
then there's motherfuckers like Ricky, who pulled up his Tinder the other night, and I just saw that. I was like,
Does he just have like a million people?
yes.
Boy has Riz.
Boy has undescribable riz.
Bro's a Riz master.
Riz master.
Bro's a rizzard.
God took away his height and gave him Riz in exchange. Equivalent exchange on that bitch.
God hiked up his sleeves, took an axe, chopped his legs in half, and then said, Riz.
Riz.
and then Ricky just into existence.
Immediately came out the womb like, what you doing tonight?
Came out of the room like, damn, girl.
Damn, without me?
Without me? Oh, God.
What if I was there?
Shit, what would you do if I was there? Damn.
Shit, girl. You toot with that ass?
I forever loved that TikTok that I made. That I did that. You toot with that ass?
Toot with that ass?
It was so good, and that was like the first take that I did that. It was so good. Should I put that in?
Sure.
Let's put it right here.
Shit, girl, you toot with that ass?
Welcome back. It's just such a fun. Some of my TikToks kill me, like the one that I made with Sacco.
Yeah, that was good.
That was so. I was just listening to Bo Burnham's album at work because of the Spotify Wrapped thing, and I was listening to it and How the World Works came on, and I was like, oh, this, I dig this, After a while, because at first you're just like, blah,
Yeah.
whatever, and then you kind of listen to it and you're like, that is how the world works. And you're actually jamming out to it. And then as soon as that one portion came on that I put on the TikTok, I was like, shh, oh. And I paused the thing. I paused it in my headphones. I was like, wait a second.
Oh my god.
And then I hurried and ran out and just started writing it down on my notebook. And then I was like, okay. And then I pushed play and I just went back to work. I was like, yeah. But speaking of Spotify Wrapped, did you see that I posted on our Instagram?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I think I have the email still. We can watch it after the podcast is over, and I can show you because it does all the transitions and other things that I didn't post.
Yeah.
But it was cool. What was it, like 2.1 thousand minutes? 2.001 minutes.
2.017.
Spotify Wrapped. You were the most played in 2022. Yeah. Yeah, I was. Yeah, it said, oh yeah, you created 2,150 minutes of new content. That's more than 94% of the creators in the comedy category.
Get fucked.
Look at us go. Look at us
Get
go.
fucked. We're so much better than 94% of you.
Yeah.
You're never going to make it, shitter. We're funnier. We're better. We're faster. We're stronger.
We're smarter. And then our very first episode is
oh my god, that one
229% more streams than our
even-
average episode.
Even on like YouTube, our
Yeah,
first episode
It's
has
100 and something right now.
an obscene amount of views, which is really cool because it really shows that you guys watched one episode and gave up on us.
You watched the first episode, good.
Jesus Christ. These guys talking about rats for like 20 minutes.
You watched the first episode and went, oh, brother, these guys stink! Which is valid. And
Which is valid. And then, like, our second episode's our second most viewed. Like, okay, I'll give him another chance. Like, well, this guy's fucking suck.
I watched the second one and they were like, nope, that sealed
Well,
it.
That's it.
I'm out.
These guys are bad. Like, all they talk about is shit, piss, cum, and rats.
No more rats.
No more rats. That's for damn sure.
I'm a really good lawyer.
9 Mile.
9 Mile.
9 Mile's a new one of those, isn't it?
That's such a great idea.
We gotta have a year-end recap of just our dumb shit.
Yeah, I was thinking about that
thing
for
from each episode.
Yeah, like we'll release it for like a New Year's Eve thing, and it'll have like our favorite moments from each
Yeah.
episode, and just put it all together for
We could just put all of our clips in one.
That's what I was also thinking, because that would be easier. But at
Yeah,
the same
but-
time, not all of them are as funny,
Yeah,
because you want to save some of the funniest ones for the podcast when they listen to
it's
it.
true.
So I don't know, but I want to do that for like the end of the year.
Well, I'll have to actually like do my homework and remember what I talked about on some of the episodes.
Yeah.
It's like, did I say a joke this episode or just complain about my car for an hour?
I because I edit them, I think I have like a good knowledge of some of it. Other things I don't remember, like when I sent you that video the other day of
Yeah.
like, did I say this on the podcast?
Yeah, that was fun. It's like, have I said this before? And I'm like, I'm the wrong
Yeah.
person to ask, brother.
And I was like, hopefully if we forgot, that means other people forgot, but that's not usually the case.
No, not really. But I
um,
feel like it's fine because fuck you. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell the whole Jeep Cherokee story again.
Jeep Cherokee.
Cherokee.
Where should we start? Should we start where?
Should we talk about the deer first?
Yeah, because that's where we kind of left off. We were gonna
Yeah.
go the next day. We were gonna go to Ricky's. We were gonna play games, and
Yeah, and we
Uno.
Actually, we should talk about the games first. Yeah, I took a bunch, like a shit ton of my card games over. We played one,
we played like
One.
2 games of it.
2 games. It's like, oh, these guys didn't play anything. It was for like 2 fucking hours.
Yeah,
It was for 2 hours,
and it was the Uno flip.
Uno flip.
And I had
Because-
never played that before, and I haven't played with people that actually play with certain rules. The only times that I've played Uno was with my mom and Caleb when we go to a restaurant, and we bring a card to the table so we can play while we're waiting.
Fair.
And so we just play it, however,
Yeah.
just whatever we want to play. That's how we play. And
I'm
so
a real stickler about my Uno.
I haven't played with people that had like play by the real rules, and so I was like so confused. And not only that, it was Uno flip, which I also didn't understand. And
Yeah.
so the whole time I'm like, wait, can I put this down?
Can I play this now?
And then like you guys were jumping in and stuff, and I was like, oh, so can I jump in? And I set it down, and go, can I jump in? And then okay, no, yeah, okay, I jump in. Like
It was funny. It was really funny. And like we played 2 games. I won both of them.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't. Everyone sucks at Uno, I guess.
I lost the first one. I was the very last person out.
Yeah, because the first game I won, and then because Ricky didn't win, he's like, let's just keep going until.
Yeah, Ricky was like, no, wait, well, it's not over.
Yeah, it's like we'll just keep playing. And then he continued to still get shit on the whole time. But yeah, so I was first out both times, and the second game was the worst
Yeah.
because I finished, and then like 45 minutes later the game ended.
Well, not only that, but like you got done, and then I think
It was Trace
it
after.
was Trace, and then me, and then
Well, here's the thing,
Ricky,
Trace went to the fucking store
and
Trace
came back.
left, went and got beer, came back, and the same game was happening. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you guys playing again?" I'm like, "Nope, same game." He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
And so Trace, like he was out, Cade was out, I was out, and Ricky got like 20 cards almost or something.
Yeah, he
And
got
so then
busted a lot.
he split it with Trace.
Yeah, Trace was like, "All right, give me half your cards."
And then Trace started playing and got more cards, and so he split it with me. And so now me and Trace are playing for Ricky while Ricky's still got his own set. And so I got brought back in, then got back out again, and then Trace got out, then Ricky got out, and then it was between Jared and Bailey for the rest of the game, and they
Oh.
were playing for so long.
They played for so long that as soon as they were done, I packed up my cards and I fucking left because it was midnight at
We
this
were,
point.
me and Kate were both like, "All right, we're done.
We're done. We're
Bye.
going home. It's like, do you want me to leave any of these games, or are you guys just gonna like go fuck off now? Like, I have to scare them a little, get them ready.
Not if I cut it out.
Oh, you're gonna make yourself work harder to fuck with me?
I don't-
Actually, yeah, you would.
I was gonna say, you never know.
As a matter of,
I hate you.
fuck you.
So,
But yeah,
Uno.
me and Carson were like, all right, yeah, we're fucking leaving because
We're out.
It was late, and I wanted to sleep. So I'm like, Cars, let's go, because I picked Cars up from his house. Because oh my god, we went to Black Panther before that.
Shit.
Shit, we're so out of order. We went and saw
Yeah.
the new Black Panther movie
Yes.
before that, and it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I almost cried.
I know. Yeah, it was a little sad. I enjoyed the movie.
It was beautiful
It did a
and
really
sad
good
and
job.
beautiful, and the whole thing was so good. It was a great movie.
yeah, they represented Chadwick Boseman's death
very well. Yeah.
They did a good job.
And I watched, like, because I'm such a nerd with Marvel, I watched, like, a breakdown of the movie and, like, Easter eggs and stuff like that.
I haven't done that yet.
And they just, like, even the person that was breaking it down, it was New Rockstars, because they always do the best.
Yeah.
And he was breaking it down, and he even mentioned that, like, or I don't think it was the normal guy, I can't remember who it was, but whoever it was broke it down and was like, they really did good with this as to show that he had been basically doing what he was doing in real life and fighting this sickness by himself with just silently on his own.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of came out of nowhere, as it did in real life. They played that as in the movie as well, and it's gut wrenching, man.
Yeah. They did well.
So good.
I enjoyed the movie. Very bueno.
But just fast though, it was also a parade, and so it was absolutely fucked trying to get into the just the area that the theater was in, because it was a street.
Yeah.
It was on the street that a street off from the theater.
Yeah.
And there's parking garages by it and stuff. So everyone was coming in and out, and everyone was fucking
Everyone's trying
honking
to
and
find parking.
oh my
Like,
god.
Because I was at work before I went to the movie, because my boss signed our company up for the parade. And we don't have, like, it's a float parade type thing and, like, all this cool shit. We didn't have anything. We didn't have shit. So my boss bought a 20-foot inflatable snowman, and he looked at me. He's like, we're going to find a way to put this on the forklift. And this was a couple days before. And then on Saturday, he calls me as I'm about to head to Ricky's house. He's like, bro, I need help. Like, can you spare a couple hours and come in? I'm like, I'll be there in 20 minutes. And then we continue, like, he had already, like, welded up a jig to, like, connect the anchor points for the snowman.
Right.
And so I was just running around getting the rest of the shit ready, unloading the trailer so he could fucking put the forklift on the trailer. And then we got, like, all the anchor points put down. We were, like, making sure everything was fine. It was hectic, because then it also started snowing.
Oh, yeah, I did.
While we were outside trying to work on this. It was, like, and I was there for, like, 4 hours getting this ready with him. Then I like saw pictures and stuff after. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I remember you showed me that video. It was so funny.
Yeah.
He's driving in the fucking road and shit.
Ellie took a video for me.
It's so
He was just
awesome.
fucking. He was cruising in that thing. He was doing donuts and shit. And the funny thing with that forklift is he was trying to raise it up as high as possible, but it was like teetering because it was a last minute thing we put together.
Right.
So that forklift, whenever it senses something teetering, it won't let you gas anymore. It won't let you go.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, I kept having to fucking lower it to the ground, let the forklift reset, and then go back up and drive. I was like, damn.
Oh, that's shitty.
He had to like keep swerving around like the fucking stoplights and shit
Because it's too tall.
It's a 20-foot snowman that he's driving down Central Ogden.
That is amazing.
So my boss did that, and it was so funny. And then he's like, next year, I have 2 other snowmen, an 8-footer and a 12-footer. We're bringing 2 more forklifts, and we're doing this shit again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, say less.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, looking forward to that for next year. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now, back to the present.
Yeah, back to where we were. We were leaving Ricky's after Uno, after the infinite fucking Uno game.
After the infinite Uno game. And it was a foggy night, and my brain was just kind of struggling that day. So I'm like, I don't want to take the freeway. Like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, the fog caught up after the movie. It was really weird.
Like, it was super foggy. So I took a back road. I say back road. It's not really a back road. It's just a road you can use instead of the freeway, and it gets you basically wherever. My bad. Yeah. That came out of nowhere. Bah. Bah. My bad. And me and Carson were just driving, listening to music, talking, and then all of a sudden, I'm looking forward. There's like 5 or 6 deer. Don't worry about it. Keep talking. Oh, there's like 5 or 6 deer all of a sudden just in front of me, and I'm going like 60 miles an hour. I'm not going slow. And I was just like, oh fuck. This isn't good. And Carson was like looking at his phone, so he didn't see it until I was already like slamming my brakes. What happened? Oh, did it just going down the side of it? You got it. Let me get that. Festive, am I right? It is December 2nd. Yeah, fair enough. But
Yeah, we were talking about Juice World, and Gabe had shown me a leaked song, and I was going to show Cade, and so I was going through my songs trying to find it, and then I think you like hit your horn or something like that, and then I
I don't-
looked up.
no, I think you looked up as soon as I like started slamming my brakes.
Oh,
I don't think I ever
right.
hit my horn because there was a gap between. There was one deer and then the others were just off to the side. There was a gap, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go for that. Otherwise, this car is fucking done for. So I fucking try to hit that gap, and then just one deer still just hits the side of my car and travels down that fucker.
Yeah.
And I'm like, me and Carson are just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I like go to look in my mirror to be like, what the fuck just happened? Like, can I see anything? And I just am looking at nothing.
Yeah. Mirror gone.
The fucking deer took my mirror.
No more mirror.
No more mirror.
You just see it running off with it, like on its hind legs. It's got it in its other, and it's
I
just
know,
taken
I
off.
was just saying that it's like it's on its antler now, and it's like you can't kill this deer anymore. It's got fucking blind spot
Yeah.
protection.
There's no more blind spots on this guy.
Bro, you're gonna be sniping this deer, and you're gonna think someone's sniping you back because it's just gonna reflect.
You're like, hey, wait a minute.
Just Modern Warfare sniper glints back
Yeah.
at you.
You're like, wait a second.
Wait a fucking second. And like me and Carson, we got out and we checked the damage. I screamed for a couple seconds and I felt better.
Yeah, it was funny. I like got out and immediately, like I got out of the car and started walking down the road towards where I feel like it was at, and behind me I just hear, "Fuck!" so loud, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I screamed a little bit.
And then I walked over and like someone, as we were walking up to where it got hit, someone just runs over everything, and you could just hear it crunch and just shoot into a million pieces.
Everything.
It just as he goes over it, and we both go, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Come on.
And there's like nobody else on that road. No one passed us after that. It was
No.
completely empty.
it
So
was
we
that
walked out.
one motherfucker.
We walked out into the road and just started like trying to pick up chunks, and
We found a little bit of trim and the motor to
yeah,
the mirror,
and that
that's
was it.
all we found.
And then, but there was no deer.
No deer.
That thing got up and walked away.
Yeah, I was ready to put a deer in a chokehold. I was so fucking mad. I was so
I just love to
upset.
imagine us just sitting, like, you've got it in a chokehold, and you're like, get him! And I'm like, oh, motherfucker! Just start punching
The
it.
thing is, I don't doubt that we would do it. Like, if I somehow got a deer in a chokehold, I have no doubt you would start punching that motherfucker. Like,
I'm all, PETA, look away.
look,
Boom! I know what we do is we put boxing gloves on its antlers and go, all right, you're good.
yeah. Yo, he's got gloves.
Put a knife on its leg. He's got a weapon!
He's got a knife.
Just start fucking wailing on him.
Man, they would try to hire us to the police academy so fast.
we've got our like body cams, and then we're showing it to the police because they're
And
like,
they're like, why'd it cut out for 5 minutes?
and then you just see it cut back in every once in a while, and you see us go, oh, and then it just cuts out, and then it cuts back in, and you're all, it's got you in a chokehold, and that is how bad cop shit cop got started.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god.
We've got its behind legs in handcuffs. And we got another pair on its antlers.
I just have one of its antlers like sticking out of my leg. Like, we got him. We got him.
You're laying on the ground with it in your ribs, and you're just like,
Did we get him?
we got him.
Got his ass.
Is my mirror okay?
Yeah. Also, my back door doesn't open anymore.
Right.
On that car, it just don't do nothing.
Hey, don't do
It
nothing.
do not do that nothing. And just there's so much damage down the side of my car now that's like, wow, this car was worth nothing before it got hit by a deer. I would have to.
it's worth nothing squared.
Yeah, no, I'd have to pay someone to take that car.
Right. Hey, please take this.
So like, my plan is whenever that car dies, I'm dropping it off at a pick apart and just saying keep it. Which they will. They'll take it, no doubt.
Yeah.
So as soon as that car is done for, it goes to a junkyard. But I installed my new mirror yesterday. It is not the same color as my other mirror, so my car looked a
yellow.
little silly. Yeah, it's bright purple.
It's like neon green.
Yeah. So I
Sick rap, dude. Where'd you get that done?
right, just the mirror, and then the rest of my car just has so much damage all over it. That car sucks. So yeah, I got hit by a deer. You always think that'll never happen to me, and then it happens to you, and you're like, well, damn, it happened to me.
And that's a life lesson right
Yeah,
there.
I had to drive around with no mirror for like a couple days, and it's trippy because that is my most commonly used mirror. So every time, and just get a
should
little
have
upset
taped
every
like
time.
a hand mirror.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it so bad, but I knew it would not hold.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that so badly.
It's just a giant like pyramid of duct tape to your car, and then just
I
the
wanted
tiny
to just
hand
get
mirror.
like a little square of glass.
I like the one I have on my wall
yeah,
in there.
exactly. And just slap that bitch on there.
Sometimes in my car, I want to put like the mirror that we have right here, and like rig it so that I will pull it and it pops up in my back window, so that when people have bright ass headlights, I can reflect it back at them.
True.
Like pull a string and it just pulls up.
I've thought about just genuinely putting headlights on the back of my car.
Replace your brake lights with just headlights.
Just some that are like on my trunk, and I hit a button and it's just high beams.
Yeah, you just got to get like
backwards.
a light bar back there.
Exactly. I need to have it on the top of my car because we all know it's those fucking stupid lifted trucks that you're going 20 over the speed limit and they're still on your ass.
Yeah,
Just freaking the fuck out.
you're going like 100 miles an hour,
And
and
they're just still right there.
they're going 101, like just kissing your bumper.
Yeah. It's like, you
You're
do.
like, stop.
It's like, buddy, if I didn't see your dash cam right now, I would commit insurance fraud right now. I would hit my brakes so fast. You have no idea.
A deer ran in front of my car.
Bro, there's a deer. I had to hit my brakes. And then there's just the truck.
Wrong way.
We need to have one of those signs that just says wrong way. Like on the freeway, it says wrong way signs just on your door.
I feel like I didn't hit record. I got to make sure.
Gotta make sure.
I did. We're good.
He hit record. And he hit record on that.
I edit the podcast. You sit here and be funny. I edit the podcast. Don't make it harder for me. You fucking bitch. Fuck you. Oh, it's too late now. It doesn't even fucking matter. Yeah. Yeah,
I can't wait until just out of spite you wait until one of those to sink it.
I could.
You could.
I really could.
And then it's just...
So that one right there. I don't know which one we should talk about next.
yeah, basically, so fuck deers.
Yeah. Deers.
Deers.
Um,
On the board, it says deer be cunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about merch the other day and how funny it would be to make a glove that's... we sell it in singles, just one single glove each. Wait for it. It's only left hand, and the middle finger is missing, so it's just the middle finger that's showing. And you can't change the hands because our logo's really big on the back of it. We only sell the left-handed ones.
Oh, that's... No one would buy it.
And then we give the right-handed ones to the homeless.
If you want the right-handed one,
So they're
you
going
gotta,
like this.
You gotta go beat up a homeless man for it. If you want a matching pair.
I love that my head went, you gotta be homeless to get one, and not beat up a homeless guy.
Oh, I thought we were gonna make a game out of it.
It was, my head just went to like, you've got to lose everything you own.
Oh.
Lose your house, your family,
So
your
you
car.
You want other, like, our friends to have to, like, cripple themselves to get the right hand. I was just saying,
Cripple the homeless.
yeah, give the gloves, like as if you're being nice, like, here, sir, here's one glove. And they're not knowing you're putting a fucking target on their fucking forehead.
It's like a bounty.
Yeah, it's like, if you get the right glove, you get a matching pair. But you gotta steal it off his corpse.
And you don't know which homeless person has it because they're not going to flip you off until a certain point. So you just got to beat up all of them until
you gotta beat up every homeless person until you get that right hand
until
glove.
you get the glove. And you know what happens when you get both gloves? Absolutely nothing.
You get arrested. We report you to the police.
You send it to us and we go, yep, that's him right there, sir.
Yep, sir, that's him. Got the homeless beater off the street. We're really doing our part.
We're doing our part around here.
Yeah. And we get the glove back and then we start that all over again. These were fucking
All over.
geniuses.
Yeah, I told you, man.
Big brain, big,
Big brain.
smarts.
Big brain, one cell. What should I feel like our followers, you know how they should like people have names for them, like their followers. I remember forever ago on one of the episodes we called them incels. And I think maybe we should change that.
Oh, how are little incels doing? All right, smooth brainers, how we doing today?
I was thinking like, I was thinking about it when I was cleaning something the other day, and I was like, it'd be really funny if we called them, like brain matter or something like that, or like,
The
I
hippocampus.
Arcelli's.
Arcelli's.
Marcelli's.
What? We're fucking prison now.
Yeah.
Cellies. Hey, bro. That's my celly over there.
Just the brainers.
The brainers.
Why do these all sound like slurs?
I know.
Say,
They really
hey, what's
do.
up, Sally?
What's up, celly?
What's up, brainer? Like, it just sounds like a slur.
Things that sound racist but aren't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, Jaja.
Fucking brainer.
Fucking brainer. Yeah, saying it like that.
You Sally.
Drywall eater.
You look like you lick batteries.
You look like you drink battery acid.
Your mom looks like she licks batteries. And then last episode we talked about football. I'm gonna switch out. I didn't get a football part. I'm gonna make sure I talk about the football part. So last episode I was like, didn't get to say football thing.
Soccer?
No.
It's called soccer.
You know what's funny is soccer actually, that word originated from England or whatever the fuck. Wherever soccer was originated from.
And they still call it football?
The thing was rugby was called football, and then soccer was also called football. And at the time, the slang was adding er to the end of things. So they would add things to that, and so it was the like association of something, and it was called ASOC. It was the association of something. I can't remember what the rest of it was, but so the football
sock.
Yeah, football then turned into ASOC, and because they add the ER at the end of it, it was A-soccer. And then eventually the A just went away and it became soccer, and it originated from England or wherever the fuck that came from. And so everyone's like, it's football! And it's like, they're just getting all pissy about it. You Americans and it football. Football. It's actually, bitch.
Actually.
You created the term soccer.
You made
Lick
soccer.
my cock.
Lick my dick, bitch.
It cracked me up because of how many times you hear people say, it's football, not soccer.
And also, just real quick, I love that the U.S. played, like, the UK, England.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, no one scored a single fucking point. It was a tie. But everyone in America was still like, what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, no.
You got shit on. What happened? Just every TikTok I saw was the U.S. just shitting on them as if we won.
Well, and I like that, like, everyone was so patriotic for the U.S. and no one watches soccer.
No.
No one. I saw a video. It was like a celebrity or someone posted it, and they were like, I don't even watch soccer, but let's fucking go.
Well, let's
USA, baby, let's go. And I was
USA.
like, yeah.
I saw so many just like people like, I hate America. Then it's just they see the U.S. versus England. They're like, America!
Yeah.
As soon as like we can shit on like British people, we're patriots.
Everyone just, yeah.
We're all patriots. We all pick up
It's
our
because
AKs and we're going to war.
Given the past.
Dump the tea in the fucking river! Get their tea!
Or the ocean or whatever the fuck it was. It would have been so funny is at that game, you just saw a bunch of Americans with like a box that says tea on it, and they're like tipping it over like, yeah! Just to be a fucking dick.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Everyone's just got tea party outfits on there. Actually, that's not... Because they dressed up as Native Americans, so never mind.
Yeah, that might be.
I was thinking it was more of
problematic.
like the old Washington type dressing, and I
They
forgot.
got like the powdered wigs on.
Yeah, I forgot that
Yeah.
they did the bad thing.
Forgot that they were a little racist back then.
Yeah. Didn't
A
they dress
little.
up like that because they wanted to blame it on them or something? They didn't want to catch the blame.
Probably.
I bet that's what it was. Fuck the U.S. Just
Yeah,
completely
no.
switch
Yeah,
it.
the game's over. Fuck the U.S.
When it comes to the Native American things, fuck the U.S., dude. That shit was fun.
I was about to go on another tangent. Let's get back to your topic first, so we don't keep going down that.
Right. Thanksgiving for the longest time, me and my family, we would get together with like family, friends, and stuff like that. Mostly the dudes, and we'd all play football.
The dudes.
And at my old house in Roy, our front yards weren't like me. You remember how I was like, it was my friend, then his grandparents, then me, and there was like a weird like, why did they live next to each other kind of thing. So his grandparents were right next to us, and they didn't have a fence in their front yard, so we just had like a small football field basically that we could use because they let us just run around out there. And so we got to use the full length of both of these yards, and it was so awesome. And so we just run out there, and like I think one year someone brought like actual flag, like things for their waists and stuff that we used, and then we did 2-hand touch at one year, and then
Next year's just full on tackle.
well, the last year that I remember, someone brought the flags again for our waist, and we snuck onto like an actual like nice football field.
Good shit.
And I can't remember. It was somewhere nearby that has a really nice field, and every time I pass it, I was like, "Hey, I remember jumping that fence to do that." And so we jumped the fence, and we got out there. We're stretching, and we're like throwing the ball back and forth, warming up, and all of a sudden a cop pulls up. And whoop whoop! You guys aren't supposed to be out here. Definitely not on a field like this. What do you think you're doing? We're just trying to play, a little Thanksgiving football. No. Get back over here. How'd you even get in there? And he's like, well, you're going to have to climb the fence to get back because you're not allowed to be in there. And so we're all just like, and there's full-grown adults with us too, like, and we're all just like, fine. And we're all climbing the fence to get back over. And it was so sad because playing football, it was so much fun. And that's why I wanted to do it this year because it's just a fun thing to do. And we had fun doing it that one time at the beach at Pineview.
True.
I was like, it would be so much fun, but too bad that we got 2 fucking minutes of fall before it turned into fucking cold as shit. It makes me so mad.
True. Yeah.
But so I wanted to do that this year, but because of the fucking weather, we couldn't. And
Whether you like it or not. Sorry, VeggieTales.
oh, I love that fucking show.
Whether it's cold or hot.
VeggieTales. But football, I wanted to do it again this year. Like I said, the weather fucking stopped
I don't
us.
know how I got myself.
I do, because I watched you. Every time I looked over, it was just worse.
That really explains a lot, huh? Just every time I looked over, it just kept getting worse.
That's me every time I look in the mirror.
Anyways.
Because it's facing you!
The camera's probably like blank now, so they can't even see me staring.
And that's going to cut again.
But I'm fucking staring, bitch.
I was actually talking about myself. Wow.
I want to go home.
Also on the last episode, I talked about trampolines. We talked about the sprinklers on the trampolines and how much fun that was. There was one time we put water balloons on there.
Oh, I've done that.
And you like bounce around with them
Yeah.
and all that. Do you know how some of them just would never, ever pop?
Yeah. And
You
also,
could like double bounce them almost, and they would just bounce into the air and land on the tramp without breaking.
Also, there was just a time we put too many and we tried to jump it. We just kept slipping on them and eating shit.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
The goal in my life is to get to a point where I can just relive my childhood with just so much money.
The thing is, you could buy a tram for like $150.
Well, I mean, like, I'm going to have my own house, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a trampoline, and then I'm not going to have kids at that point yet.
I'm going to buy one of those huge inflatable slides.
Oh, we had one of those for my birthday one year, and it almost blew away. But
Have I sent you the meme of just a bunch of the inflatable bounce houses in a cemetery?
yes,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Okay, good.
And then my uncle, he got an adult-sized one for his birthday, and it was so sick.
They make them for adults?
Yes, dude. It almost had like a pool in it.
What?
It was so sick.
Oh, I know what we're doing for our 21st.
A smelly smell. I smell a smell that's smelly. That smells kind of smelly.
Did you wash your ass?
Did you?
Did you? You didn't wash your ass, did you?
in the cut I showed Kate a picture of what I think was the bouncy house that we got, and it's got like a legitimate pool on it, and like
so fucking cool.
you climb up the side of this thing and you get up into the slide, and it's got like a tunnel under there that sprays water on it. I remember that. Yeah, so it sprays water onto the slide up there, like in the middle of it.
I haven't been able to do something like that since I was like, what, 8?
It was so sick.
If we, like, as a friend group, go in together and buy one.
Yeah, and it wasn't. I think it was like $200 or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not even bad.
Yeah.
If all of us went in and just, like, every once in a while we just broke it out and just all had a fucking great time.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that'd be awesome.
Well, like imagine the 24th of July party that I do.
We could have that. We could get a slip and slide.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, slip and slides were the shit.
We could get a slip and slide. Knowing us, we would do some dumb shit.
No, we need to do the slip and slides that everyone does with the tarps on a hill. Because you know the big ass hill that's over by the divide? Go over there and just get like a bunch of tarps and just like lay them out right there.
Get enough water.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
We just bring like 17 cases of bottled water and just like
pouring them out.
It's like, all right, who's going?
No, you just see everyone carrying it like what they used to do with the buckets on the shoulders, and they're just walking up the
It's
hill.
like, all right, we only got 5 buckets. We got 5 people that can go today.
But usually they just add a bunch of soap to it,
Yeah,
and then
it stays
just
free.
yeah. Oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun.
All right, next summer we're buying one of those.
That'd be so fun.
No fucking shot am I going next summer without one of those.
Or we don't even have to get like that super expensive one. We could just get one of the other ones that was on there. They had
Yeah.
like water guns on it, like on the thing. It had water guns.
We're about to have the best summer of our lives next year.
Let's go December.
Yeah, while we're in the middle of the coldest fucking part of the season.
Fuck, where was I going with that? I think we just went off on a big tangent.
We went off on a huge
the
tangent.
football thing was over. I don't know where else that was going, but
We started talking about
trampoline.
Yeah, we were talking about
the
tramp.
trampoline thing. That
Yeah.
that slipped my mind. So,
Just like slip and slide.
yeah. And
I just order a slip and slide right now.
it's on Amazon. I was gonna say we talked about sleepovers on trampolines, and that was the shit.
Oh yeah,
Just being out there like with a bunch of the homies sleeping on a trampoline.
bit up by some fucking mosquitoes.
Oh my god, for real. And
just getting absolutely sucked dry
just me and my
by the
fucking-
dudes.
me and my cellies,
Me and
on
my,
the-
me and my cellies sucking each other dry.
me and my brainers all over that trampoline.
That sounds so bad. I don't know why. It's nothing bad.
Me and my dome boys.
Me and the Domers. It's like Dahmer, but Dahmer. Me and my
Um,
Dobermans.
We were like, there was just, I remember sleeping bags out there. The worst part though was when someone moved and the whole tramp was like,
I know. You would be so scared to move because you do this and just...
and everyone just up into the air. The best part was just, it's just flying.
just one person like scoots and just everyone's flying.
Like a landmine went off. And
Yeah. We need to make that once we get like good at like, making videos and shit. We got to do that.
The best part was the night because you're all jumping around and having fun, and then it gets to the point where like you're in your sleeping bags jumping around or something, and like the pillow fights, and then or just sitting in your sleeping bags and hanging out with the dudes. Then the worst part was the morning.
Yeah.
Because you wake up and the sun's just raping your eyeballs and just grabbing at your nuts and just like strangling. Time to wake up, boy! you wake up and you're all like you've just been reborn again. You're covered in fucking blood and sweat and placenta. Whoa, whoa! And everyone's just like.
Just everyone just so parched.
Yeah.
You're all running inside to get water.
Just grabbing at the screen door like zombies.
Let us in. There was a time where my mom did lock us out.
Oh, that happened to me too.
Yeah.
Because we were making too much noise coming in and out of the house, so she just locked it.
Yeah, it's like, bitch, we gotta get in. What if I have to shit?
You can do it in the corner.
It's like in the morning, and you wake up before them. It's like, how
in.
are we gonna get inside?
It was the worst too because like you wouldn't have shade in the backyard, at least where I was, we didn't have shade, and so like you couldn't go anywhere other than under the trampoline to get some shade.
Yeah.
But there was one time I remember when we were all in junior high, we went over to, I think it was Gabe's house, and he had a trampoline, and we were all out there, and we're just like, since we're in junior high, we've just got loaded with candy and like 2 liters, and we're just sitting out there with our
Little
like sleeping
Caesar's
bags.
pizza?
Yeah, we literally had it in the middle of the tramp. We had pizza out there.
It's always the 2 liters, Little Caesars, and a couple snacks.
Yeah, and so we're all just sitting there, and we're just having fun. Someone's playing music, and we're like, we've got it, so we're all just around, and the middle's empty. And I also forgot to mention that you fall asleep on the edge of the tramp, and you wake up in the middle, squished against everyone because of the slant.
You're just all squished,
Yeah.
or you fall off.
Well, mine had a net, and so
Oh.
did Gabe's too. Mine had a net, so it was just we would all slide towards the middle, and you're just like Tetrised into it. Like someone's legs are like on your knees, and your ass, someone's ass is in your face.
Yeah.
Someone else's hand is coming out by your face.
There's
and you're
just
like,
another
what?
dude in your sleeping bag. Just
Who are you?
Yeah, you're just like, it's just. It's just the neighbor kid.
The weird kid.
Where my dick at?
The neighbor kid picks his nose and goes. You want a marshmallow? He picks his nose and just. He's doing that to your mouth with after picking his nose. He's like, "Oh, you want a marshmallow? Where did you get marshmallows?" He pulls out a bag. He's all,
I got a lot of them.
like this guy just breaks all laws of physics. He pulls out like a fucking snowboard out of the sleeping
Pulls
bag.
out of his inventory.
He pulls a drum set out of it. You're like, what?
What the fuck? Also, I love how whenever we do visual bits, you do it towards the camera, and I always just do it towards you.
That bit just now, yeah.
Always, and I love it.
Yeah,
Shit,
but-
that was a weird tangent.
I remember, like, we were, like I said, we all had the circle, and the middle had, like, the pizza or whatever. And this was the worst thing ever. Like, this is a memory that just makes me so fucking mad and sad at the same time.
Did someone jump?
We were all having a great time, and I think I remember. Oh, we were taking videos. We were all like, "This is crazy," because we had like fucking 12 people on this trampoline, and we're all junior high, so we're still a little bit bigger. Not big, but we're a little bigger. We had like 12 people around this trampoline or something, and we're all taking videos, and you can see everyone's flash on their phones, and we're just like, "Whoa!" And before we took the video, someone said, "Don't swear because I might have my mom on my story," or something like that. And so everyone was like, yeah. And then we're doing it, and then everyone's like, "Whoa, yeah, this is crazy." And then one of them went off, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And it wasn't him that his didn't go off, so he was still recording. And at that time, you couldn't cut back your Snapchat, so we had to redo it. And this time, I just stayed silent because everyone was like, "Dude, come on!" And I was like, "I thought his went off." Shit. And so they just take the video, and I'm doing it again, but I'm just dead silent this time, taking a video of everyone. And then I just put my phone away, and I was like, "That was stupid." And then,
I know, having to do that thing, like, the whole, like, pumped up video twice, doing it the second time, you're like, fuck this.
yeah.
It's like, it was fun the first time.
The moment's ruined, but we're just having a good time. And I remember I think a couple people were off the tramp doing something, and I got off the tramp to grab my backpack for something, and I can't remember. I think I overheard someone talking shit or something like that, or that they didn't want to be here anymore, and like it was weird. And then I think, if I remember correctly, I was like, "Guys, I think I might just go home," because everyone was just being a dick to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, "I think I might go home." And they were like, "Oh, okay," or whatever, and like kind of talked about it for a minute. And then I think Zach came up to me and he goes, "Hey, you should like have me come over or something like that." And I was like, "You want to come over?" And he goes, "Yeah, but we can't tell them because then everyone else is gonna want to come over."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, that's a good point." And then I think Gabe came up to me we're at Gabe's house, and Gabe goes, "Hey, are you and Zach gonna go back to your place?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he goes, "Can I come with?" or something like that. And I'm like,
Party's at
"Brother,
his house."
you're hosting this," and like people were leaving. Like I the whole thing was really weird. We were supposed to sleep on his tramp,
And then it just fell apart.
and the whole thing just fell apart. And like I can't remember if he ended up actually coming over or if he had to stay back because people were spending the night. But I remember going home and just not sleeping on the tramp. and
Yeah.
I think Zach came and stayed the night too. But it was so fucking weird. Like the whole moment was weird. I always got. They were always just so mean to me in that group back then in junior high. Everyone was just fucking shit on me.
Yeah.
Like I was the one that would get picked on, and I'm like, you guys, oh, come on, and they're like,
now-
literally, go home. We hate you, and I'm like, oh, you're so funny.
And now that's Jared. I do that to Jared always.
No, that's Zach. Hey, yo, this guy talking shit.
Hey, yo, this guy's talking shit. He hasn't come around in a while.
True. But I was so fucked. Everyone was so
I know.
mean to me back then.
I've had a few of those things where it's like you're supposed to have a fun and then everything just kind of fucking bombs.
Yeah.
Everything goes wrong. You're just like, no, I'm going home.
Yep.
Like,
I'm not gonna stay here for this.
It's
Fuck
like,
you
nah,
guys.
this is a waste of my time. I'm going home.
I think there was one time I legitimately got kicked out of a party, and it was because, he was like, this guy kept showing his nuts, and I was like, dude, stop showing your fucking nuts. No one wants to see that, and you know everyone's laughing. Dudes are gonna laugh,
Yeah.
but like, we were also kind of like, don't do that.
yeah, it's like, dude,
And then I think I whipped him with something because he showed his nuts again after like we were like it's not even funny anymore, and I was just like, dude, stop, and I went whoosh, and like whipped him with some shit, and I think it had a metal piece at the end of it, so it drew blood, and everyone lost their minds at me, like all at once, like it was, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Why would you fucking hit him when he's just like, all this kind of stuff? And I was like, you all were agreeing with me that he needed to stop showing his nuts. We're all dudes. We hit each other with shit all the time.
yeah.
I do it, and it's an issue, and I got kicked out and had to walk home by myself while they all did that. And, like, I didn't get to hang out with them for probably 2 weeks or something like that because they were so mad that I did that shit. They, like, held a grudge for so long, too, and I was like, I wasn't the only one telling him just to put his nuts away.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we don't want to see your balls. Please stop. And then someone's like, yeah, dude, come on, you don't gotta be doing that. And then I whip him, and everyone's like, get out.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Fucking ridiculous. I was so upset.
I know. I always hate that shit. Where like all of a sudden you do one thing and you're the problem.
Yep.
It's like, okay, fuck all of you.
Yeah. Let anyone else can do it but me, and then I'm the issue.
There we go. Yeah, and then it just slipped into my. Oh, hey.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Rub-a-dub. What the fuck? Fuck you.
The thing is, I didn't even question it for a second.
You just repeated it.
Yeah.
And, then...
And I was like, wait, why do you say that? That was so out of nowhere.
So we're gonna talk about Artemis again for the third time.
It's cool though.
It
That's
is.
the reason.
And this one actually has something to do with Utah.
really,
Yes.
it's
And-
going to crash into Utah.
So it was the solid fuel rocket boosters were built in Utah.
Oh, that's cool.
It was built up Box Elder County.
Wow.
Yeah, so 2 Box Elder County built solid fuel rocket boosters lit up the early morning Florida sky for the space launch for Artemis. And it was and I think I know a connection to it because forever ago they were testing rockets and it turned the side of the mountain to glass.
Yeah.
And it connected in my brain when I saw that.
It's like, oh, holy fuck.
I was like, that's the rockets that they used
Yeah,
on Artemis is the same one that maybe allegedly the same one that fucking turned the side of the mountain to glass.
Yeah.
I thought that was so sick.
That is actually pretty cool.
And that was just randomly. I saw a newspaper on the ground in like the office or something at work, and I like saw it and it said Artemis. I was like, huh?
Huh?
And then I picked it up and was like, shut up! It was built in Utah.
That's super
It's so cool. I have something else I can tell you about that after we're done with this.
cool.
But,
Yeah, Carson had another thing surrounding movies. from
Yes.
What I've heard. I don't know
Yes.
anything about this yet.
yes, I think other than we're gonna make the series for Bad Cop, Shit Cop.
I still need to buy that gear.
Yes,
I got paid today.
we can. I'll go over the Amazon list again, see if I can get anything too. But we're gonna do Bad Cop, Shit Cop for like a little mini series thingy that we can do on YouTube, and then I think we need to invest in George the movie, and it's like a scary movie that takes place in the back rooms.
And the whole movie has my headphones.
Well, and it's like a Beast movie, you know, like how they had like the new like the lion one that came out, or like the crocodile one it's like Man versus the Beast, you know.
I actually haven't seen that.
Well, you don't have to see them. It's just the same. It's like the base where it's just, or like Jaws, or where like like an animal. It's like Man versus nature. Yeah.
A certain,
And because they had like the crocodile one that came out or some shit, and
I didn't know about that.
there was the lion one that came out with Idris Elba or whatever the fuck his name is, and it's just like a beast movie where like the main character is against an animal.
Yeah.
And man versus nature kind of shit. And that's what this has got to be, where like we're in the back rooms being hunted by him, and we're trying to find your headphones in the back rooms.
Yes.
And like I was thinking maybe George is the goblin. Maybe this whole time the goblin's been George.
Bro, the Two Brains One Cell lore just got so deep.
And I'm thinking maybe I make a movie poster.
Oh my god, you have
with
to.
us.
And we have to actually print it
Yeah.
and just have it in, like
Yeah.
in our rooms and
Yeah.
shit.
And I'll work on it tonight. I'll make it. But we have to, after this is done, we have to make it so I can take pictures of us so it looks like we're running away or something like that.
Yeah. But then we also have to print extras because, you know, like, we got a couple rich friends
Yeah.
and who have rich parents who have theater rooms. You know, they always have those posters.
Oh my god.
What if we just switched them out?
That would be
for
so
ours?
funny. Oh my
That
god.
would be fucking incredible.
Go to a movie theater and do it.
Oh, no one would question.
No, they're just like, this is a weird movie.
We just gotta dress up like we work there.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, we're just switching it out.
Well, if only Trayton used to work at Walker.
True.
And he used to, like, they would give, you know how they give away the free, like, the posters after the movie's done? They
Yeah.
just give them away. Like, it would be so funny to go in there and be like, hey, when they're exchanging these out,
Put this one in.
let's slip this one in there. But he doesn't work there anymore.
No.
But I thought that would be a great movie. Like, we're running,
that would
like,
be fucking hilarious.
like the trailer and everything is, you hear, it's like, "Bwah," and you hear us go,
In a world.
well, no, it's you, and you go, God damn it, where are my fucking headphones? Bwah. I don't know, man. Did you ask George? Fuck, did he take them again? Bwah. And then you hear like the beep from like the It thing.
Yeah.
And then you just see his head peek around a corner, and then
and then it's just a muffled California girls.
and then he kind of comes back around the corner, and then it goes black, and you just hear him going, we got to get out of here, man. And then you just hear like a muffling sound, and then it goes from black to us, and you're getting dragged away. And then both of us are running, and we got like dirt on our faces and shit, and like.
All right, yeah, we're making
So I needed to get that out.
we could do that.
Yeah.
We could make that trailer
Well,
pretty easily.
The only thing that we would need for this, everything would be shot in the house,
Yeah.
either of our places, then in an office space for the back rooms.
Where could we do that?
They have the. I'm sure we could find somewhere.
Oh, we could easily find
That would
somewhere.
could be. Can we film for like just a little bit in here?
Like, literally give us 20 minutes to film, and we'll be gone.
yeah, but I mean, the issue would be making it look like the back rooms. I think.
I don't think we'll ever be able to perfect that.
No. But
Unless we built a set, which
Right.
I'm not trying to do.
well,
We don't have anywhere to build a set.
yeah.
That's the biggest
We just
problem.
film everything in Caleb's clubhouse out there. we're just craning our necks the whole time.
George is over there.
Hey, did you check that corner? No. We're good.
We're good. All right, we'll have to actually think about that.
Yeah, I'll make the poster tonight. We just got to make sure we take some pictures.
You're coming over tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I'll bring the camera so we can have like a
Yeah, we can do.
portrait one of us running so that I can actually get the full body
Yeah.
for it. But yeah, I'm
Oh, we'll
So
make some,
excited.
All right, we'll make some shit happen.
we'll make some shit happen.
I'll shilly act, and then he will edit that shitty acting.
And I will do fantastic acting. But it won't. I'll think it's fantastic, and I'll in my brain believe that it is, but then everyone else but me is just wrong. because I know I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works.
Always, come on.
So yeah, I had another thing to talk about, but I'm going to save that for next week. I went to a concert with Mr. Ricky,
Yes.
and it was super fucking fun. But that'll be for next week
Yeah.
because
We ran out of time.
we're out of time.
Um,
Got places to be, shit
Yep.
to do. Don't want to see you anymore.
we got places to do and shit to be.
Yeah, it's true. We got shit to be right now.
I'm gonna wear another Christmas sweater next episode, just so y'all know, and maybe the next one after that.
I only have one, so I'll wear it for the one that comes out near Christmas.
Okay. Okay.
I only have one.
Sounds
I'll
good.
have to fucking find it.
Alrighty. Well,
But real quick,
stay classy,
yeah. Also,
San Diego.
our Spotify Wrapped got posted. Carson put it up on our Instagram.
Yes.
Thank you guys. 2.1 thousand minutes listened. Fucking awesome. That was awesome.
So sick.
So next year, let's aim for 2 million.
Let's. Those are rookie numbers. Let's get those numbers up.
Let's get that shit up. But thank you for watching. If you're on Spotify, cool. Leave a 5-star review. But
Yes.
if you would also not mind, go on YouTube if you're not on YouTube. If you're on YouTube already, good fucking job, you moron. And
You
hit
brainer.
you brainer.
You fucking selly.
Hit that subscribe button. We really wanna get up there, and leave a comment. Because why not? Literally just say "come" or something. I don't know. Just someone leave a comment.
Something like that.
Something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and we will see you.
And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.